Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your rundown of games here for 6 games for Friday, the 6th of February. Hope everybody's had a good start to the month. Let's stay hot. We've been pretty good with these free plays going back to the last month and a half. And I've been pretty good going back to the last month and a half. Had a very good run in January, and we're going to have another one. Don't forget, Super Bowl play is out. You can get on everything. How can you do so? I got a special for you. It's $99 per sport per week over at the website. But if you text your name to my number right here, you can get a 2-week pass for just $99. That's all sports included. It's a great way to test me out and to get in and get that edge over the books. Don't forget, they're spending over $2 billion a year collectively to run ads for a reason, to get your money. So let's take advantage and let's get that money back for you. Right here, text my number. Okay, let's go. NBA tonight. After the trade deadline, now we start to really make some hay. We really were lower the last few days just because there's so much chaos. Now that we've seen that's gone, now we get back to business. New York Knicks at the Pistons here. Knicks are favored by 1.5, total 224.5. I was a little surprised that the Pistons didn't make a move to get more shooting. I really think they still lack shooting. I thought they should have made some bigger moves. I actually thought Luke Kennard that went to the Lakers would have been a perfect fit here, but they didn't get it, and yet they're underdog here. I was a little shocked. I know the Knicks have been playing well. They're 8-2 straight up and against the spread, but I think this Pistons team is built. Remember, they faced in the playoffs last year. This team is built to beat the Knicks. They really are. They faced them last year, did very well. I think this year they've only faced off, one time. Detroit won by 31 in Detroit. That was January 5th, so a month ago, a little more than a month ago. I think Detroit is motivated for this game. I'm going to take Detroit. I see plus 1.5. I do see some minus 1.5, so it's all over there. I think they cover. I think they win by 3 or 4. Give me Detroit. It's going to be a good game, though. Next game, Miami Heat at the Boston Celtics. Celtics favored by 7, total of 229.5. And I don't think I would see the day that the Boston Celtics were trading at some point really to kind of get under the tax apron. I guess it's a business and you're trying to save money. But I did like getting Vuvacek from the Bulls. I don't know if he'll play tonight, but it didn't matter. They beat up on Houston with a depleted roster. Now they're kind of got more guns, more ammo here, and they're facing a Miami team that I think they got to be a little disappointed. There was a lot of rumors out there that they might land Giannis, and they really didn't land much. And I think the Boston Celtics is the play here. 7.5 is just that crazy number. I was hoping we could get this at 5.5 to 6 to 6.5. But I just don't think right now this Heat team's playing very well. They've lost 2 of their last 3 games, both straight up and against the spread. And they're just 5-5 straight up and against the spread in their last 10. So give me Boston here. I think they're the better defense, the better rebounding team, and I think that pays off here today. Next game, Pacers at the Bucks. Pacers minus 1.5 here, total 224.5. And I don't know. Unless there's more to this story on maybe Giannis changed his mind. He did not want to leave. I just can't understand why the Bucks didn't trade him, because it sounded like they had a very good deal for the Warriors. But I think it's going to have a negative impact because this team needs to lose, to be very honest. They need to acquire better draft picks. And you're not going to, the more you win, the worse it is for them. So I think you take the Indiana Pacers here. I think the Pacers, actually, I love what they did in the trade deadline. I like the Pacers here. I think they get it done. I know they're just 2-2 straight up in their last 4 games, but they are 3-1 against the spread. So give me the Pacers here. I'm betting against the Bucks for a few weeks here. Next game, Pelicans and the Timberwolves. Timberwolves favored by 11. Total 236.5. And both of these teams, didn't really do much to move the needle, which I'm a little shocked. I thought Minnesota, they were also in that Giannis talk, it sounded like. And, obviously they needed to get guard help. They did at least address that a little bit. But the one thing, they still don't have reliable outside shooting. I think they could spread the floor a little better. That would have helped them. I like the Pelicans here. The Pelicans, I know, haven't played great the last 3 games, but they lost by 4, 7, and 10. So it's not like they've been blown out. Now, the spreads were just a little more than that in those games, and actually they were favored against the Bucks. But you're getting 11.5 here. I just think it's too many points. I'm going to take the Pelicans in this spot. Now, 2 games left. We got the Clippers and the Kings, and Clippers favored by 3.5, total 222.5. And yeah, the Kings, as bad as the Clip, I don't know what the Clippers are going, to be honest. Like, why St. James Harden in the offseason if you're going to trade him? It didn't make whole sense. And Garland will help this team. I think he's, 10 years younger? But he's not available tonight. And they have not been good without James Harden this year. That's really been their bugaboo. They've lost 3 of the last 4 games. And I think the Kings might beat them here. Now, I know the Kings haven't been any better. They're 0-2 the last 10 games, and they've only covered 2 of them. I mean, I would not bet this game, but if you put a gun to head, I would take the Kings. Really kind of a bet against the Clippers. Memphis Grizzlies at the Portland Trailblazers. Trailblazers favored by 7, total of 235.5. And Portland, now that the Clippers look like they're kind of trying to lose maybe, I think the Trailblazers will most likely jump them in the standings, will end up being in the play-in game most likely by the end of the year. I think this team's going to be in that 9th through probably 9th or 10th spot. I think they can jump a few of these teams at the bottom of the West. I like Portland in this spot, but 7.5 seems like a lot of points. And the Grizzlies have won 2 in a row. They beat Minnesota and they beat the Kings. I think you take Memphis here. Ty Jerome's back. He's been back for 3 or 4 games now. He's playing good. Remember, he was unbelievable last year for the Cavaliers. One of the reasons why they were so good in the regular season last year. I think you take the Grizzlies here plus the 7. I think it's just a little too many points. All right, so that's what we have today. Don't forget, if you want to find out what my best play is, not only in college basketball, but also in the NBA, and I also will have a prop today, you get all 3 plays for just $99 and then 13 more days of winners. The only way to get it, though, text your name to my number here, and I'll send you the link. All right, guys, have a great day. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you again tomorrow.